It's a housing trend that's usually associated with San Francisco or beachfront property, but it's happening a lot closer to home.
And we're talking about smaller, older properties being demolished and then replaced with much larger, brand new houses. They all have one thing in common. They're all inside the West Lafayette School District.
News 18's Dan Klein reports while a few have already hit the market and a few more are on the way, no one knows if this is just a brief passing phenomenon or truly a trend of the future.
So can you show me how you write?
Seljan Guzzi and her family moved from Minnesota 18 months ago so that she and her husband could take jobs at Purdue. She moved into this home on Sunset Lane because she wanted her son in the West Lafayette School District.
We were kind of lucky, I think.
The Guzzi home was the first of its kind from Iron Gate Homes. Others have followed the mold. Buying an older, smaller home like this one at 2009 Salisbury Street, valued at $90,000, tearing it down and building one which listed at $430,000 in its place. Almost a 500% increase. Or from this 1,200 square foot home to this on Princess Drive.
This is the master.
Or this newly built 5-bedroom home at 1809 Salisbury, which is 4,800 square feet and lists for $530,000. In West Lafayette, demand is high, supply is low.
It's very much like beach properties, and because the reason that beach properties are valuable is because there's not very much beach, and so people go in and they take down these little houses. Well, it's the same deal here.
Because although West Lafayette recently annexed more land into the city, it did not shift the boundaries of the school district. But the developer says this blueprint cannot work for many properties, even in West Lafayette.
It's actually tricky. That's why we're not doing more than what we're doing. And I think that would be kind of difficult anyways, because although you called it a phenomenon, I don't think that there's an overbearing need for it.
Because the initial price point has to be right. The lot size has to be large enough for a bigger home and 3-car garage. And of course, location, location, location. The closer to the high school, the better.
And if that lot price is going to be too expensive, you're just going to have to say no.
Yes. Yep. It happens every day.
6 Iron Gate homes are in various stages of completion. Several more are in the works.
Have you had any trouble selling these types of homes, even if it's $500,000 or more?
No, I've had no problems.
As long as the schools stay at the level that they are, there's always going to be a demand for West Lafayette properties.
That should do it.
As for Guzzi, she likes her home, she likes her neighbors, she likes living close to work.
Do you feel fortunate you're in this house?
Yeah, I am. We do.
And she's got no plans to move. Reporting in West Lafayette, Dan Klein, News 18.
And the trend is also helpful for the city. David Hood estimates that tax revenues on his new homes are as much as 5 times the amount as the older properties.